Okay, now we're recording. Uh, I don't know, dude. Just whatever.
So how's it been back at your apartment?
It's been good. It's been good.
Yeah.
Yeah. The last couple days, I've just been tired as shit. Um,
Why is that?
I don't know, man. Just been busy. Yeah.
With?
I mean, school, work. I mean, it's all been good, but I just need to like get some energy going for this week because I'm like, I'm ready for a nap.
I mean, why not? Once a week, like just take your day, take care of
Yeah.
yourself.
Oh, I did that yesterday. I didn't do shit yesterday, and I'm still tired. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, maybe, have your weekend, your Saturday, Sunday kind of vibe.
True, true. Um,
Because one day isn't enough sometimes for us to, you know,
recharge for sure.
refresh. Yeah.
How you been? What's been going on?
Good. Been working. There's been some tea happening
Drama.
at work.
Ooh,
Yeah.
some tea with chi.
This is tea with chi, if you haven't noticed already. I'm already coming out with the tea. I'm serving it today. Dude, so I didn't even tell you what happened last night. I don't think, did I? Did I text you
No,
last night?
I don't know.
So I don't know if we should put this in,
Okay, well
but
I can edit it out. Yeah,
well, I mean, we'll talk about it though. But
but I did talk about it on a podcast.
right.
Um, but it's okay. Nobody will hear that. It's fine.
Anyway,
Anywho, so we'll cut all that.
look at that. But yeah, I mean, what else is new? To be honest, I don't even know.
We're so boring.
We are boring. Like, I don't know. Life is, I mean, life is kind of what it is, right? Right now. I mean, what can you do? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. It's true though.
Yeah, yeah, it is. I got a tattoo today. That was
Oh
fun.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
awesome.
excited about it. I
I saw
fucked up
it.
though. I ripped off my second skin too early. Um,
What? You're supposed to leave that on for like
I
24
know, I
hours.
know, I fucked up because it was okay. It was like a little tiny bit of it. It was leaking out blood. And I was like, oh well, that means it's gonna
That's normal.
bacteria can get in there. No, but it was like leaking out like
I know.
down.
I
I
know.
know, but I was like, oh maybe there's. And so I was like, okay, then what I'll do is I'll put a bandage over it. And then I did that,
It's
and I was
gonna gush out.
bending my arm around a lot and stuff. So the bandage was getting fucked up because it was just a normal shitty like band-aid one. So I took that off, and it took off the second skin with it.
Do you remember when
Oh,
I got this little tree right here and I had the second skin on that? I sent you a picture and it was just a pool of blood and you were like, "What the hell's that?" And I'm like,
oh
"It's a
yeah,
new
well, because the
tattoo."
plasma and the blood and stuff. Yeah, I know, but
Mm-hmm.
it was leaking out of the second skin, like down onto the regular part. So I
Yeah.
was like, I thought that meant it was not the seal was broken, and I was like
Okay.
covered, and then yeah, and so now I've
Yeah,
got
next
like
time.
Yankee kind of
You ever had
bandages.
second skin on before? No, huh?
Yeah,
Or you
honestly,
had?
I feel like it never works as well. Like they're like it's gonna be great
Really?
after like 3 days, and it always peels after like two. I mean, today was
Well,
my fault.
at least you're supposed to have it on at least 24 hours and I think or just as long as like I guess it falls off. I think within mine fell off in 2 days
Yeah,
and and it was totally healed. And that shit was cool. I'm like, I wish I could get second skin all the time, but it's kind of
yeah,
expensive to do for the tattoo artists.
yeah. I bet. So
So, and it's a better healing process for that too.
yeah,
I,
I'm
I
not
want to
really
get my
worried.
tattoos.
Yeah, I'm not worried because it's like all you got to do is basically keep it from getting infected. So it's basically just
Right.
like you
Yeah.
can, if you've
and
got
moisturize.
yeah, if you've got gauze and bandages, then it's like it's fine. It's not ideal as the second skin option, but
Actually, well, you shouldn't keep it bandaged for too long. Like tomorrow, take off the bandage and just leave it, let it air out, because otherwise it's not good for your skin either if
but
you
I just
had the
wonder
bandage.
about that though because the second skin is supposed to stay on for like 3 days.
Yeah, but you need to let your tattoo dry out. If it stays moist all the time, that's not good for the skin. Your skin's not going to
Hmm.
heal properly. You
Okay.
have to get a little scab on it. So it has to like, you have to let your tattoo dry out the second day and not totally dry out, but make sure you
Yeah.
moisturize it like about 3 times a day.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah. That's the best healing because the first tattoos that I got, I did not do well in the healing process and they got like splotchy.
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen because this is like this one. It's the whole thing is that it's crisp lines and it's simple
Mm-hmm.
and I'm like,
No, no, no. That won't happen as long as you
take care of it.
take care of it and moisturize it enough. You'll be fine. But don't over
Yeah.
moisturize and don't like smother and slather stuff either.
Yeah.
So
I might just
be
like I'll bandage it for the next few days, like when I go out, so that it doesn't get stuff from like the bus or whatever, shit
Michael,
like that. But
it's fine. You don't have to bandage it.
it's gonna be no, you can't let it get infected. That's not good.
Yeah, but in around the second, third day, it's already got a good protective layer on
Okay. All right. All
it.
right.
Trust. Google it. Google it.
Okay.
But I want to get my tattoos fixed, like for sure. Um, some cleaner lines on this one, the ones on my wrist, the new ones.
Hmm.
And then hopefully adding a little more around my wrists, the little white spaces. So
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
for sure.
That'd be super cool. But yeah. I mean, oh, so here's a new thing, I guess.
Okay.
Um maybe something kind of interesting. So my friend texted me and she was asking me, I guess, if I had gotten an email from like the director of the ballet company I was dancing for.
Yeah.
Um, and I guess it was about availability and like doing a performance in June. And I was like, funny.
Yeah.
So I said to her, I said, oh, I don't know if I got that email, but I won't be able to most likely. My schedule is pretty set at work. I already asked for time off in July and physically not even close to being able to perform
No.
anytime soon.
When's the last time you danced?
Over a year ago.
Yeah, it's like fuck off with that shit. Like
I was like, what? Have you seen me? I've gained like 20 pounds. Even me on stage,
it's the
absolutely
COVID
not. Yeah, it's COVID weight, pandemic weight.
pandemic pounds.
Dude, I want to be, yeah, pandemic pounds. There you go, PP. I want to be, that should be a real measurement, 20 pp.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wish I were one of those people that like changed their life around during the pandemic. Like, I mean, losing weight and like getting fit and stuff.
No, dude, I felt so bad when I went back to work. Because my neck bullshit, I haven't been able to do anything. So I just like I reverted to type, which is just no muscle mass at whatsoever. And I showed up
Mhm.
and like all my coworkers are like ripped as shit right now. I'm like, damn, she's been hiking, you can tell. Like, fuck. Like everyone's all tan and shit. I'm like, ah. look like
I've
look like
been
a skinny
indoors.
vampire.
That's an aesthetic.
That's an aesthetic.
It's true.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'm going
Dude.
for the sickly style. It's really
Heroin chic. Yeah, bringing back the what 80s, whenever that time was. I don't
yeah.
know.
I don't know. I think
Whatever.
people. I think still. I think there's. It's still around.
Oh Lord, I cleaned today.
Wow.
Frankie did some laundry. I know cleaning is the best. No, but it was like a good clean. I scrubbed. Oh, did you see my Instagram story? I was scrubbing towels with a toothbrush. It was
Oh
so
yeah, I saw that.
satisfying.
I couldn't tell if they were really big tiles and it was like a a proper like sized brush, or if they were regular tiles and it was like a toothbrush. I didn't know what was going on.
It was regular tiles. It was the tiles of my kitchen sink.
Gotcha.
So it was
Cool,
nice to
cool.
see it all clean like that, you know? I know it's good vibes when it's clean.
That's the best
Very
shit.
good vibes.
Yeah.
And also, oh my God, I put the rug from my hallway into the living room. There's a blue rug. And I wish I could show you. Can you see
Oh
that
yeah.
little blue rug? Oh
Nice.
my God, what a good vibe. Like it totally changed the energy of the room. Swear to God, it just had it like really tied the room together.
You really tied the room together, as
It
rugs are
did.
wont to do. You've seen The Big
Did
Lebowski, right?
yep. Hmm.
Okay, all right, good.
But it really did. I mean,
Yeah, of
it like
course.
totally changed the energy. It felt really good. It feels good now. It feels really good in here.
Actually, that
So
was something
yeah.
I did this week too. Was so I had a date on Saturday,
Hmm.
which went well and everything, but you know, you never know how it's gonna go. So you're like, okay, the room better not look like Psycho. Um,
Right.
and it was just like a little bit messy and then like sparse, just like nothing on the walls. So I'll show you. I got my books all together and put up
Nice.
some pictures, some records and stuff. So
Cool.
look a little more lived in rather than just like a
Yeah.
white box. It feels better in here, like just a little bit of color, you know.
Makes a big difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does. It's a different vibe like when you add stuff like that. One thing I was thinking about adding to, and on Amazon they're pretty cheap, is like a peel and stick countertops. So to
Mm.
change like my countertops to like a nice looking marble, that way it just looks a little better,
That's
I think.
cool. Yeah, I like that
Yeah,
idea.
so and I want to do that on the counter here and then the counter in the kitchen. And I was thinking about also getting like a backsplash too, because they have a backsplash like virgin version. um, they have a I can never say that word. Backsplash version. Can you say that? Say that 3 times fast.
Backsplash version, backsplash version, backsplash version.
Oh,
It's
you're
hard.
good. That's hard for my brain. That's
It's
too
hard.
much. Yeah. So yeah, they have that. So I was thinking that'd make my place look real cute. But then you know what? Okay, so months ago I went to Ross and I bought these little soap dispensers, right?
That's the
And they're
shit.
cute. Like they're
Yeah.
super cute. I just threw them away though
Why?
because they smelled like chemical. Like
Yeah.
gasoline. Like you put your nose in them and they were stinking up the hand soap. That's how I noticed it. I was like, oh my God, my hands smell like gasoline. Where did that come from? And it
Mm-hmm.
was these bottles, and I tried cleaning them out, but I read, online that if there a lot of things that are made from China might have that kind of chemical smell attached to them for
Yeah.
some reason. And those were made in China. So I just threw them out. I was like, this is impossible. I can't get rid of the smell.
This is the worst. I
Yeah.
don't know why. Like my sponges, I feel like they smell like as soon as they're wet. You know, like
Well, have you taken out a new sponge? Have you
yeah,
used a
like I
new
got a
one?
new sponge and then I use it and I feel like within a day of using it, it smells like that
So
old sponge smell.
you have to you have to really wring it out,
I
make sure
do.
it's nice and dry, and then stand it up.
I don't do that.
You gotta tilt it
You
up.
gotta
Otherwise,
tilt
if
it
you
up.
have it on the flat surface, all that area right there is getting mildewy. So you
Mm,
want to have like a little tilted on the wall. You know what I
wall.
mean?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And
That's
then
good to
that
know.
totally takes away the smell because I haven't had issues with my sponge. That's how we leave it to dry.
I'm always paranoid about mildew too. Maybe that's why, because
Me too.
I don't have proper sponge etiquette. I'll smell a little bit of that, and I'm like, where the fuck is it? Like,
Yeah, same. But it took me a while to realize how to do it because my mom, like, our sponges always got mildewy, but I ended up, I don't know, somehow I started realizing, like, I started putting it by the windowsill or something at my old place. And
oh,
I
so it
was like,
dries
well,
out.
it'll dry it out, and I would stand it up. And then I realized that if I would just stand it up, it
Then
still
it
would
just
dry
does that.
out.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it wouldn't
You
have
don't have
to.
to, you don't have to put it out in the window like a plant.
Right. Prop it up there. Um, Yeah. So life hacks, I mean, if you need, and then also if your sponge does get a little mildewy a little too early, you can always kind of first wash it out with some soap, make sure it's nice and soapy, and then wring
Mhm.
out the soap, then put it in your microwave for like 30 seconds and let it
Ooh,
sit,
true.
take it
That's smart.
out, let it sit and cool down. That way it kills off all the mold. And then
Uh-huh.
again, rinse it, soap it, whatever, and that smell's gone.
That's
Mhm.
awesome.
Yeah. Another life hack. You're
Such a
welcome.
good life hack.
How to keep your sponges smelling
Fresh.
good. Yeah, fresh. Fresh out. Love that. What else is a good life hack? You got any life hacks?
I wish I had life hacks. um, okay. If you're, this is a traveling hack.
Oh,
You gotta roll your clothes. Don't fold them.
yep. That's a good one. Absolutely. Here's
Save
another
so much
hack.
space.
Um, so I learned this one on YouTube. You know when you get mold around your like bathtub and stuff,
Okay.
the little black spots.
Yeah.
So if your bathtub can take bleach like that, like you can put
Yeah.
bleach
Yeah.
if
Yeah.
it's not like non-porous or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, take some toilet paper, little bits of
Uh-huh.
toilet paper, and line it, and then pour bleach on that toilet paper. So basically, it's like toilet paper soaked in bleach, and line it all along where the mold is, and let it sit for a day.
Ah,
Next day,
gone.
clean tub, mold is dead, gone,
Yeah.
totally gone. Yeah, I've done that,
Interesting.
and like my tub looks brand new.
Wow. I gotta do
Yeah,
that. I
yeah,
should
it's a good
bleach.
one.
I need to clean up the bathroom anyway. I should bleach
Yeah,
stuff.
honestly, I need to do like because it's still errand day, so I like took a break for a while for a few hours. We might do some more laundry, and then I do want to scrub the tub
Yeah.
and just the toilet and the sink and stuff, you know.
Oh, bathroom stuff. I peed in public today. Um, it, it was
I'm
an
like,
emergency. I might,
oh, I
I might,
see, I
I might,
see. Public,
no,
public, yes.
yeah, like,
Outdoors.
what did you think I meant?
I was like in a public bathroom.
No, 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 like publicly. I might cut this because that's a crime. Uh, but yeah, no, I was waiting for the bus. And I really
Uh-huh.
had to go. And it was
Hmm.
one of those buses like the Orange Line. I don't know if you know where they're kind of, it's like on a walled off street, like where it's just a bus street basically. And then there's like a
Hmm.
bike lane and that's it.
Hmm.
But there was like a tree and some shrubs and I was like, I'm fucking going for it. And the timing was really good because like right as I finished and pulled up and was like all good, then like a bus came by and I was like, oh shit. But
Damn.
yeah, I mean, that's the whole story. But
I mean, sometimes like what are you gonna do? You know, piss yourself?
I honestly like, okay, you know, BLM, equal rights, all these things that can all wait. Number one issue in America, where are the fucking toilets? Like, if you gotta,
Please.
like, I mean, peeing is one thing, but when you've got to poop and you're in
Right.
just like somewhere, good luck. And like half the places that you go, they either don't have a bathroom or they're like, no, you got to buy something. You're like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
explode right now.
Right, literally.
It's
Like it's
awful.
coming out of my asshole.
There should be, and I know that it's like, oh well, people like fucking do drugs in them, and that's true, but I don't care. There should be one every block.
Yeah. No, definitely. There should be
They'd be
more
a
public
wreck though. They'd be
restrooms.
awful. There'd be people living
Yeah,
in them,
they're nasty, huh? Well,
especially in
then you know
LA.
what? Then we can hire more sanitation workers. Hmm. Yeah, but the state isn't going to want to pay for that, huh?
No, they're
Or the
not gonna want
county.
to do that. Yeah,
Cheap
and
bitches.
what sanitation's gonna want to have to like every time they open a bathroom, there's like a dude who's like camped out in there. They're like, you gotta leave, man.
Psst. True. Damn. How are we going to solve the real world issues? We can't.
I mean,
That's
maybe it
sad
should just be,
reality.
maybe it's like, okay, well, the problem there of people camping out in them or using them to get fucked up or whatever is if it's closed off. So maybe we just need to normalize like seeing people go to the bathroom. Like there could just be like along the street, you could just have a vent and then you can just it's just cool to pop a squat or whatever, like over the vent.
But then peeping toms, some people get off on watching people poop.
Well, you wouldn't do it like you wouldn't just be like, "Oh, I think I'll poop here," because it's for an emergency. So it's like it'd probably be mostly for peeing, But then if you really, really gotta go, then if when you're at that
Poop
point, you don't care
vents,
about peeping toms watching you poop.
public vents,
Public vents, poop holes,
poop holes.
one by every bus stop.
Ew. Why the bus stops? They're already raunchy enough.
Exactly. It's like why
Why not the bus stop?
why not?
Damn. I've peed in public too many times.
That's it's so much harder for girls.
It
Because what do you
is,
do?
but
Like,
it's
unless you're
usually
wearing
at
a
night.
skirt. Yeah. But I mean, no,
Yeah.
logistically, like to avoid peeing on your own pants, you got to do
No,
like
no,
an
no.
awkward.
So what you do, I'm gonna let you know how you pee like a pro.
Okay.
A girl pees like a pro in public. So you open up both the car doors. That's assuming if you have a car,
Have a car. Sure. Yeah.
because I don't know otherwise. Well,
Okay.
you could go. I know otherwise you could like lean up against the wall.
Oh,
Okay,
and you
so
lean out. You lean out the
you
car,
lean out.
just your butt.
No, no. Okay, so listen. So then you open up the car doors. You're in between. You're in the front passenger seat. You put your feet on the curb out, and
Yes.
then put your butt on the edge of
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
the
And then
car
just
door,
that's
and then pee.
genius.
Uh-huh. And then your pants don't get wet, but you only got to worry about pee backsplash maybe on your pants or your shoes. But aside from that, it's fine. I mean, usually I do have a strong stream, so it is a concern.
There is
But
backlash, probably. Like, yeah.
there's usually backsplash.
You're showing up to a job
Um,
interview, and there's just the back of your pants are just caked.
they would, well, yeah, that would be a strange pattern on my pants. But yeah, so that's how you do it. And same thing, like if you're using a wall, you kind of do like a wall sit squat and you just be.
That's good. And it's good for your quads too. So it's,
And you're getting a workout at the same time. Full body workout. Yep. It's functional. Win-win. Damn. So you're gonna start school soon?
I'm in school right now.
Oh. You're back already?
Haven't been off school. I've been doing school for like months.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought you took a break for like a little bit.
No. I was still in school when I was in Reno. It's just all online. So no, I'm done in at the end of this month. I can't fucking wait. I just don't care anymore.
How many months are you gonna take off? Or how much
The
time?
whole summer.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so and then classes start up like late August.
Mhm.
So I'll have a solid couple months off, which is good. And it's also like I get a grant at school,
Mhm.
which is more than my tuition costs.
Mhm.
But that is not a thing for the summer. So I was like, fuck that. I can
Right.
get a
Why?
break and then also make money as opposed to not getting a break and not making money.
True.
So
Period.
period, boo.
Period. Poo.
Period, poo.
Period. Period.
Yeah. Oh shit. I think hold on.
He said, "Let me take this call." Oh, Michael's phone rings, babe, and he goes, "Oh, I think that's. Oh, hold on," and then he mutes himself.
It's the girl.
Oh, it's the girl.
That's why he got up so fast.
She. Oh, and he's coming back. He's got his hair in a ponytail now. Oh, he said 1 minute and he's running.
Oh, I guess it's a FaceTime. That's why
He opened the door, closed the door. No, maybe he ordered food. I'm like, it's like he's getting something downstairs. It looks like. Well, I guess we'll do our errands tomorrow then, huh?
What?
We'll do it.
But I might have to work. That's the only thing.
Oh yeah.
But I could mop for you
Today?
Yeah, I'm finally starting on October.
Well, yeah, we'll do a little more cleaning up today, but
I still gotta go to the urgent care, but that's fine because it's 24/7. You know.
That's true. You
That's a
still
good thing
gotta
about urgent
go.
care. They
Why
always
don't
take
you go now
walk-ins.
so you don't have to go later?
No, traffic's bad right now. I don't want to go. I'd rather just wait till the sun's down, everybody's fucking home, and out of my hair. I was gonna say out of my ass, but I was like,
Out of my
that's not the
ass.
way to go. That's probably not gonna sound
He
good.
said, I'll wait till everybody's out of my ass.
Yeah, babe.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, and he's back. He's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, the queen
Hey.
speaks.
What else?
I said the queen speaks, and then he goes, what up?
Oh my god.
But he said what up before he really realized what I said. That's why it was funny.
Gotta embrace the regal.
What's that? You got food or something?
Yeah.
What'd you order?
Well, I really just needed some stuff, bandage shit. 'Cause
Oh.
this was my last Band-Aid thing for the tattoo. And so yeah, I figured like, well, if I'm gonna get that, I might as well just throw in a couple of things I needed, like eggs and water and shit like that.
Eggs and water. What a diet.
I mean, other stuff too, vegetables.
Sure. That's fun.
No, it's mostly eggs and water.
Mostly.
I got nothing, dude.
Honestly, yeah. What's up? Like, why are we so boring? Like, I'm sad. This is my life. This is 2021. Actually, I'm not even mad about it. I live peacefully.
Yeah, it's fine.
I mean, I'm not unhappy about it. I do want to do like a little adventure thing or something. So
yeah.
I want to go on an adventure.
What kind of adventure?
I don't know. What kind of adventure are we gonna go on, Frankie?
For sure, Lake Tahoe is a
Oh,
big
Lake Tahoe
Lake Tahoe is great.
in July 15th through 18th.
Nice.
And Catalina, like a couple months after that.
Catalina Island, we want to do.
Word.
It's a little pricey. But figure it out. Hopefully by then I'll make more money,
Make it more.
Hopefully, but right now things are a little rough. It's a little slow with the business,
With the business. Hey.
With a business. Huh?
Yeah. I got some people I gotta see about that.
Yeah. My people, they just aren't cutting it anymore, my people.
Yeah.
I have to
said
take
you
them
gotta
out.
get out there and earn.
Gotta take the trash out. But really though, I'm like, I have so much I want to do, but all the things I want to do requires money. In order to live a life with adventure and blah blah blah, you need to have money. You need to have money coming in from somewhere.
We need your money, honey.
Money makes the world go round the world. It's true. They ain't lying.
Mm-hmm.
What else is new in the world? I mean,
J. Cole, new album coming out.
Oh, I didn't even hear his single that he dropped. Was it good?
Listen to it. Yeah, it's pretty good.
Okay. Well.
It's an interlude, so it's real short, but it's like, yeah, it's a good verse.
Nice.
And the instrumental is cool. Like, I'm excited to see what the style is on this new one.
Good. Yeah, I'll listen to it. I'm interested. Yeah. What have you been watching? You saw Big Mouth, huh?
Yeah, I caught up on Big Mouth finally. It was good. I liked it. I liked it.
You watched the whole season?
Uh-huh. I kind of binged it though, so it's like a lot of it kind of washed over me, as it does. I liked the anxiety mosquitoes. I thought that was like, and they always do a good job.
Pretty accurate.
That stuff. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was good. I'm excited to see what they do next. The new actor for Missy was like kind of jarring, the voice change.
Was that a new actress? I think it was the same one.
No, well, in the like 3/4 of the way through, it switches over, and there's like she goes into like a thing, like a dimension or whatever. I forget what it was, and then she transforms, and then
Um,
after that, she's got a new voice actor, and that's because
oh,
the the actor who's been playing her is not black, and so they got someone who is, which I
oh, I
understand why they
see.
did that, but it definitely is still like jarring because they're like you get used to that voice, and it's like it's similar, but it's not the same.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, interesting.
Damn,
Um,
interesting.
yeah, but not really, not crazy though, because it's like again, it's a show about puberty, so you could just be like, her voice fucking changed. So,
Right, true, true, true.
um,
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
yeah, it's a good show though. Yeah, I like it. Um,
Yeah.
watch some Midnight Gospel. It's always
Yeah,
good.
more Midnight Gospel. The prison episode.
Yeah, I got all the way through them. I except for the last one. I think I've only seen that once. Like every
His
time, I'm like, I don't want to.
I love that one.
It's
So
so
good.
sad,
It's so sad, his
but it's
mom, man.
cathartic too.
It's beautiful.
Yeah,
I think that's beautiful too, because he released it after his mom had passed,
yeah.
and he used their conversation. I think that's really cool. Um, it's a good
I was
show.
thinking about that. I was I was thinking about like how many podcasts there are in my like saved to like listen later kind of list, where it's like stuff like Duncan Trussell
Mhm.
and all this stuff, and it's like amazing stuff with like an actual comedian hosting, and they're talking to all these interesting people and stuff. And I was like, damn, and I can never get around to them. And then how the fuck am I expecting someone to listen to our shit ever? Like how the fuck, like there's legit amazing, like well produced, like, you know, professional shit, and it's still I can't find the time. So
Yeah, I
who's
mean,
listening
mm,
to amateur bullshit like this?
right. I mean, more than anything, this is like a journal for us.
This is practice.
This is our journal. This is practice. This is for, when we get on the big screen and we could be like, LOL, listen to what we released back in 2021. And everyone would be like, what the fuck? But relatable as fuck. So sometimes things are gems that are in the past, but we dust them off. We're like, oh shit. Yeah.
Like 2030,
Yeah.
people are gonna be like, oh, you haven't gone back and listened to the old episodes of Tea with Chi? Damn, like
Yeah, right. Hey, you never know. No, but I've been thinking, like I need to be a little more creative. I need to use my creative shit. I don't want to say talents, creative shit
it
that I
is
have
talent.
in
Yeah,
my brains. And, I should, learn a song on the guitar, or if I can color more. I don't know,
yeah.
do something. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of like, I haven't really been, I mean, I've been doing like some, I always like improv and shit,
Yeah,
which is always like a good like release and stuff. That's really good. It makes me happy and it's fun.
yeah.
And I think that's a big thing too, like with dancing. I've just been wanting to keep everything like just fun and lighthearted when it comes to doing like something I actually enjoy, because burnout is such a thing.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, I just don't want to get burned out by anything.
That's my problem. I turn everything into work, and then I stop enjoying it. And I gotta like
Yeah.
find that sweet spot where you're kind of you find the play in the work. Um,
Hmm. Yeah,
but
same. I mean, that's how I'm trying to keep it too. But I also like need to stimulate that part more.
yeah,
Like right now I don't have the energy to, but it's also just, again, like we've talked about, building the stamina to have that energy.
to have that energy.
So
Exactly. Yeah. Um, yeah, I totally feel that. I feel totally lacking in energy, and it's like I have so much to do, and I'm like,
yeah, and I think right now for you it is a little overwhelming because of your school and stuff.
yeah, that's
Um,
true.
and after that you'll probably feel a lot better. I mean, shit, if I had some time off, maybe I would feel refreshed and feel like I could, climb a fucking mountain or some shit.
Yeah,
But,
when you're
you
working
know,
full time, it's hard.
it is. I mean, yeah, I don't know how like some people do it, and people have kids and shit and go work out and all this stuff. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
do you
it's
mean?
insane, dude.
I can barely get out of bed.
Yeah, like I run one errand and then I get home and I'm like, whew,
Oh, hell yeah. Winded as fuck.
what a day.
Exhausted for the week.
I had to go to the store for the week.
Literally.
Like I opened that letter.
That was good. That's the day's errands right there. Shit. So, like
Yeah,
I just said, well, today is chore day, tomorrow's more errand day, and then we'll fit some fun time in between,
yeah.
you know, here and there,
Yeah.
whatever happens. Um, but yeah, I mean, I don't know. Should probably start writing music or something.
Yeah. I've been getting into that a little bit here and there when I can find the time. I've actually been recording stuff. So I've
Good.
almost have something that's like ready that I can send to my friend Justin to mix. Um, and I got to start learning how to mix myself because a lot to
Learn it.
do. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. True
Um,
that.
yeah, I've been writing though a
That's
little bit
good.
more.
Yeah, I saw that bit that you sent me.
Oh yeah, I was just doing that
Nice.
this morning.
That's
Um,
cool. So do you have anything like recorded?
yeah, yeah, I've got one song I want to add like a backing kind of vocal on one of the
Mhm.
verses. Um, and then after that it's done. I've got like the chorus and intro, outro, verse. But yeah, I just want
Nice.
to add some backing onto one of the verses and then it's done. Um,
Badass.
yeah. So I want to get a definitely that's like I mean that's another thing. Like once school's over, then it's like, yeah, I still have work, but it'll be a lot easier because then I mean I work in the afternoons and only some days a week. So then it's like and it's so much easier to just record whenever I want and fuck around with podcasting stuff way more.
Right.
Like
Hmm.
but
Um, did you what was I gonna ask?
this might have to be
I
cut down to like a 10-minute episode.
I know, yeah, because it's fine. It's a mini episode.
It's a mini so
Just a little taste of the week.
yeah.
Um, what was I gonna say? Did you shit? It was a legit question too. Like I wanted to hear your answer. I hate myself. I hate this.
talking about recording stuff and creative shit and
I don't know. I'm so sad. I don't know. I hate when I have a question, I forget it right before
see kids,
asking it.
this is what happens when you smoke weed.
Right? Damn. It's been a minute. Yeah, creative stuff. Hell yeah.
Oh
Oh
man.
Lord. It's killing me. I'll probably end up texting it to you and being like, "Did you blah blah blah?"
Yeah, we'll have a
Um,
super interesting conversation later.
yeah, all our texts are really interesting, and then we get on here and we're like, uh, we don't have lives. We don't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what? I know what I'm gonna do
What
after
are
I
you
do
gonna
my
do?
errands. I'm gonna color. I'm gonna color my coloring book. You know what? I've had coloring books for so long, and just recently I bought a thing off of Amazon.
Mm,
Um, like 50, like little Crayola colors,
okay.
like colored pencils, and yeah, I've been having them there, and it's like, oh, I should be like coloring every so often. It's just like get my creative juices flowing, just for
Yeah.
fun, some music, some
Fun.
relaxation.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah, for
best.
fun. So yeah, I want to do that. And today, like, I really wanted to go to the dog park, but it was really gloomy
Yeah,
today.
it
How's
was
it
it
like
was
over there? Yeah.
same. Yeah. Kind of
Mm.
dark and gloomy and stuff, which was cool for me because I was out because I had to, get the bus kind of to the tattoo thing and back. And I mean,
I remember what I was gonna ask you.
what?
Did you get your fucking credit card?
No. I know. It's on the list. I know.
Michael, You just go to Capital One and you apply. Okay, it
Okay,
takes like
Capital
10
One is the one
minutes.
you do. I need to write that down.
Yeah,
Capital
Capital
One.
One. Just start there. Once you get a good credit score, you get a credit card with your bank. But
Yeah.
better now than later because what are you gonna
Yeah, you're
do?
right. I know, I
You need to
know.
get,
'Cause
and
I need
that's why
to
I was thinking
get
because
a
you need a car.
like next month. Yeah. Well, yeah, you gotta let me know too when's a good day that we could do the driving test.
Oh, the driving test. Yes, yes, yes.
Because I gotta
Okay.
do that. But then regardless, it's like, yeah, I mean that's even having a license is gonna be no good until I have a car, you know.
Yeah, I
Um
mean,
you need a license to go on Lyft or and Bird scooters. You know that? It
I
makes you scan your license onto the thing.
license or ID?
Well, my only
I
other
think
ID,
an ID would.
my only ID is a passport. It doesn't scan like that.
Oh, well, I think if you had an ID, it'd be fine because.
Probably, but look,
But anyway.
but anyway, fuck that. Because if I had a license, I wouldn't be riding a fucking bird scooter.
True,
No, I think it's to keep it above 18 or something, which I'm like,
probably.
that's some bullshit.
Yeah, just trying to keep official record.
Yeah.
But yeah, yeah. I mean, I would. That's why I was thinking. I was like, well, you need to get a car, but you can't do that
Yeah.
if you don't have decent credit to begin with. Can't do anything with credit, unfortunately.
I mean, I'm
here.
going to be buying a used like
Of
car.
course, yeah. But still, even if you buy a used car, maybe you don't have enough money to pay it all full up front. You're gonna
Yeah.
need to
Have
have
credit.
credit in order to establish payments.
Yeah, you're right.
Otherwise, no one's gonna take you seriously.
Yeah.
You know, what can you do?
Indeed. Why you gotta do?
It's true though. What are you gonna do? I was thinking about like Florida,
Mm-hmm.
and I was thinking about how like literally once my grandma's gone, I have no reason to go back.
Yeah, it's
Like I ain't
Florida.
even
Why the
got.
fuck would you ever?
I mean, except for like maybe Sabrina, I'd go see her if anything. But
Yeah.
aside from that, like I don't have any more friends out there.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. Because you know who has been a really shit friend.
Oh, that
Yeah.
hoe.
Yeah. Actually, I
Mm.
wouldn't even call her a friend anymore.
Damn. That's rough.
Yeah, but what are you gonna do?
Why
Really, I mean, I'll cut anybody off. Those are sounds of scissors. Beep, beep, bitch. I wish my scissors were close so I could just the sound effect.
Snip, snip.
Snip a bitch out. I'll tell you what.
Ooh, you teed. Turn down.
You turn down. You thirsty. Honestly. And it just seems like so it seems so fake. You know what I mean? Like it just the friendship doesn't feel authentic anymore. And I feel like I just say things out of like I feel forced. Like I force it.
That sucks.
But I like no longer want to communicate with that person or just even see them on my stuff. So it's like
Bye.
I think with like in a few months, I'll probably just
Peace.
get in there. Yeah, just
well, you can also
unfollow.
mute. You can also mute people too, which is great.
Yeah, I mean, why follow them at all? Like what?
That's true.
For what? Like at that point, you don't bring anything to my life.
Yeah.
Damn, am I cold hearted or
No.
nah?
You gotta have boundaries.
Yeah, and at least I mean, right? We're not supposed to have expectation, but it's like to a certain extent,
you
a
are.
little bit
You're
when
supposed to have
you're a friend,
expectations. Yeah.
right? Yeah.
But yeah, there are societal expectations, and then beyond that, there's individual expectations, and
Right.
those are good to
Social
have of people.
expectations.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's why you have a friend, because you know, in a sense,
Yeah.
take care of each other and have a slight expectation that one is going to be there for the other.
Yeah, I mean that's literally what betrayal is like
Right.
someone knowing what your expectations of them are and then just going like fuck that.
Right. Yeah, just ignoring it.
Yeah.
Yeah. C'est la vie.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I feel like the more I gain weight, the more I look like my mom. Fuck you for laughing at that though. Because you know it's true.
A little bit.
I mean, look at me. I look like her right now.
I mean, not in like a bad way though.
Yeah, she was cute sometimes. She had her moments.
It's weird. I look like pretty much identical to my mom. Like I always look
Yeah,
like my
you're
mom.
like twins.
Yeah, it's like for real. But then you know those apps on like Snapchat, you can do like the age yourself up. Looks 100% like my dad. Like you just thicken my eyebrows and add like salt and pepper around, and it's like I had just end up
That's
looking like my dad.
hilarious. Dude, I think that's weird, like how we can really look like half and half, like of our parents. Because I do like, I look a lot like my dad, I think, usually my expressions and stuff. But like, I also kind of look like my mom when I move like she used to, which is really
Mhm.
weird.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I get that.
unintentional, but
I catch myself doing that. I'll move like my dad, and then that'll most of the time upset me. I'll be like, God damn it, you know, or like I'll know that my facial expression like isn't that kind of isn't that way, and like
Mhm.
I don't like that. I want my own facial expressions.
Right. Yeah, but we're just copies of other people.
Literally,
Ouch. My ego.
for real,
Damn. We're just copies of other people. Hits blunt. We're just copies of other people.
dude.
Really though. It gets me thinking.
Yeah, that's good because we need some thoughts in this because I'm boring myself.
Michael, where are your thoughts? Where have they gone?
Like a balloon in the wind.
Wow. That means you've been meditating, huh? Are you meditating while we're recording this?
Nah,
No thoughts.
no thoughts. It's just like
The
static,
meditation episode.
like a VCR, just like.
That's the best way to be. Ignorance is bliss. Well, what are your goals for this week? I think you should get your credit card. That should be one goal for this week.
Okay, I'll get a credit
Definitely.
card.
If there's anything else you do all week, just that.
Just that. I gotta work. I'm subbing tomorrow, and
That's good.
then that's pretty much it for this week as far as work goes. Unless I get called in again. I got school stuff I got to do. We're doing that podcast on Wednesday.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
At 3:30, right?
3:30, and I'm gonna drink coffee before that one. It'll be easier. We'll have things to talk about because people.
I drink coffee before this one. Look at me.
You about to fall asleep.
Schlumped.
It's okay.
Damn.
This is a
No, I'm
sleepy
just, I
episode.
mean, I've just been chilling, like just really
Yeah.
chilling, like enjoying the vibes of my fucking rug in the living room. Not even lying, bro. That brought me so much joy. It gave me chills multiple times, like shivers,
dude.
good vibes, shivers. I'm so weird. It's the simple things though.
It really is.
I think the thing that makes me really happy is fixing up my little place, making
Yeah.
it
Making your little
the
nest.
way. Yeah, it just feels so good.
Yeah.
Now I understand why people like renovate shit and shit like that. It's really satisfying.
Yeah, it is.
So it's good. We need to do a little Ram Dass episode.
Yes.
Hey, let
yes.
me I'm gonna look up a little thing right now, okay?
Okay. I got my neck x-rayed, and the technician was the coolest fucking person. She's one of those people that like is just like even though your interaction is very short, you immediately connect with them. And like what an amazing skill to have being someone who's like a technician or a nurse or anything like that. But yeah, and then there was one point where it was like, so she was doing the X-ray, and I had like you had to have the mask on, like the surgical ones that they give you at the hospital. And she was like, "Oh, it's in the way of this thing." And she was there. She was like, I don't think we need to redo it. She was like, and I don't really want to redo it because it's especially when you're young, it's not good to go into the X-ray more times than you need to, just radiation for the sake of it. And she was like, but we can maybe do it again. She was like, if you were my kid, would I do it again? She was like, fuck yeah, if you were my kid, I would do it again. Let's go again. And I was like,
That's nice.
that's fucking cool. That's exactly what you want your healthcare provider to be doing. Like,
Right.
when they make a decision, just like, okay, let me put
Think of
myself
you
in
as a
the
loved one.
yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. Would I take the risk of it, a little extra radiation to get this right so we can really know what's going on? Yeah, I would. If it was my kid, I would want to know, like, for sure.
Right.
And I was like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. And that really made
Sorry.
an impression. I can't even fucking talk, dude.
Why? What's going on?
I don't know, dude. I'm just boring today.
It's okay. We all have our days. Are you feeling good today?
Yeah, I'm feeling good today. I'm just not interesting.
Girl, same. All right, let's see. Here's a quote from Ram Dass.
Ooh, little Ram Dass quote.
A Ram Dass corner. Your problem is you're too busy holding on to your unworthiness.
Oof.
Sheesh. You got to do me like that, Ram Dass. You gotta read me like that, bro.
Wow.
Damn. You know what's funny too is like about the things that he says and people like that say, it all pretty hits close to home for everybody. And
Yeah.
we forget that everyone feels, or a lot of people feel the way that you feel too internally most of the time. So
yeah.
Inspiration is God making contact with itself.
Oof.
Ooh, I
got
like
some bangers,
that
this
one. Not the bangers. He got bars. He's
got
spitting
bars,
straight
bro.
bars. If you think you're free, there's no escape possible.
I like that.
Only that in you, which is me, can hear what I'm saying.
That's a good one.
And of course, the quieter you become, the more you can hear. True that.
Yeah. That one's so simple that it's like, I don't, that one's not my favorite of those. Because it's like, yeah, shut the fuck up and listen to other people a little bit. But like, yes, I know what you, that's still a good
not
one.
not just people, but
The
quieting your
universe and
mind.
God and yeah, I know.
Have you been meditating?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.
As in I did on Saturday because I was going on a date and I had to go. And I was like, maybe this will steady my nerves, and it did a little bit. It kind of helped. But I should be doing it every day rather than just
when you need it.
When I need it. When I need some juju.
A quick fixer up.
Yeah, exactly.
Fixer upper. I mean, good quotes.
What else you got? What else does he got?
Here's a big one. When you go out into the woods and you look at trees, you see all these different trees. And some of them are bent, and some of them are straight, and some of them are evergreens, and some of them are whatever. And you look at the tree and you allow it. You see why it is the way it is. You sort of understand that it didn't get enough light, and so it turned that way. And you don't get all emotional about it. You just allow it. You appreciate the tree. The minute you get near humans, you lose all that. And you are constantly saying, you are to this or I am to this. And that judgment mind comes in. And so I practice turning people into trees, which means appreciating them just the way they are.
Yes.
That doesn't, I mean, you can appreciate someone the way they are. That doesn't mean you have to allow them to be in your life.
Yeah.
Either, I mean,
It's harder when you like I get the it's a good analogy, but also the fact that it's easier for us to do that with trees than with people is not irrational.
mhm.
Like it's reasonable that it's harder for us to do that with people because people are more actively assholes than trees.
Well, yeah, but like for
um,
example, he's saying you have to look behind
of
how
course,
that person or why that person acts the way, because we're quick to obviously, like he's saying, judge and say,
yeah.
yeah, this person's a bitch, whatever. But what made that person a bitch? A lot of us go
I
through
think it's
traumas
easier.
and we
It's
just,
it's easier to do when this is someone that you know and you can analyze their behavior long form and you can kind of go, okay,
mm-hmm,
whatever. But I'm talking like interacting with people like strangers, like when you're just interacting with people in the world. Um, and some people do not like they specifically do not put up a good face to strangers.
mm-hmm.
And that's like that tree's
Yeah, but
specifically being a dick.
right, but that doesn't mean that you have to do anything about it either.
No, of course not.
And that's what he's saying. Just allow it to be the way it is. Allow that person to be an asshole because what?
Well, allowance is tolerance, though. Appreciation. He used the word appreciation. He was like, appreciate this person, and it's like that's. I mean, again, I agree with the sentiment, but it's very much easier said than done when the only information you have about someone is negative, and you have to appreciate that. It's difficult,
Right.
you know.
Easier said than done, but that's what makes that person a
Great.
guru, right?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, it's
I
not
know. I agree. I
impossible,
agree. Yeah, of course not.
but it is definitely a challenge because, we do want to see people. And I mean, we see people the way that they treat us and stuff like that for sure.
Hmm.
I mean, yeah, I deal with people that are assholes like all the time at work, and I'm just like, whatever. I don't like fight them or whatever. I just do my shit and go
You don't
on
throw
because
hands.
like the thing is I know that they're more miserable than me. So
True.
I'm literally like that person is miserable
So fucking miserable.
for whatever reason,
Yeah.
and who knows, maybe it isn't a big deal, but it was big enough a deal to affect them to for them to be the way that they are in
Mm.
this moment.
Yeah.
So that's how I try to think about it. Cause yeah, I mean, it's very easy to like get sucked into people being assholes and just sit there and think about how you hate them because they're such assholes. But then,
Not even that you hate them, but it's just it can
or
make the
you
world
just,
frustrating to navigate because everybody's on edge and you're like, can we all just fucking chill out? Like,
mm-hmm,
I don't know, man.
true. But that's why I distance myself from those people. And when it comes to politics, I'm just like,
Yeah, I haven't been paying attention to politics at all.
it's all bad anyway.
Yeah, more or less.
Just America 2021, it's all bad. I talked to my grandma the other day,
Uh,
and I kind of like hinted how like I'm so like unsure of the way because my grandma said, I'm sorry, like I'm so sorry for your generation. Like I'm sorry what you're gonna have to grow up with. She goes, this is just
yeah,
she goes, it's a flippin' mess, Soch. And I'm serious. And I'm like, I know, like, and I
but
told
it's
her,
always been a mess, though.
yeah,
I think maybe like millennials, as they were kind of growing up, it was like a little bit like there was this little soft pocket, and even then, it depends on where you are and all that stuff. But like, I don't know.
my grandma was advising though exactly what, we've been talking about, which is getting out of the country. She's like, honestly, like if I were you, I would, get a
Go
decent little
where?
reputation. And she's like, go Switzerland, even
Reputation.
Canada.
You get a decent reputation. Oh, cool. Thanks.
Well,
Cheers for
no,
the cheers for the advice, Granny.
like, like a job. I could go anywhere and work at
Yeah.
a hotel. And she said, like, go to
Hmm.
Costa Rica, go to Belize, work in a hotel. You speak English and Spanish.
Oh, well, that's true.
Like,
Yeah, that's an asset. But that's a skill you have, the language thing. As far as working in a hotel, though, I mean,
it's easy.
yeah. So like, So like there's not unless you already have an in somewhere, that's not going to be like a selling point.
Yeah,
You're like,
I
"Oh,
can
get her a visa."
transfer from no, I can transfer from like the company I currently work for.
That would be cool. That would be good. Yeah, you should do that.
I mean, why not like try something? But I'm like, yeah, honestly, like, I don't know, staying in the States, like, our health system fucking sucks. For someone with actual health problems, like,
Yeah.
bro, maybe go to a country where like they take care of that for you, or that's included in
Yeah.
just being a citizen. So, because I
Yeah.
don't think like, I mean, it's hard out here in America. Like, of course, other places have it worse, right? But like,
Well,
you're
some
always
places it
trying to make it
depends.
better. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're always trying to make it better for yourself. So, how can I do that?
Yeah. I think about that sometimes.
And it's not like impossible. It just will take time to plan. Like, it just takes determination,
Yeah. It's
and
difficult.
time.
Yeah.
Time.
You have to have something that's valuable to people.
Right. Exactly.
And
But
I mean, that's the hardest thing. Having something valuable to other people, whether it's
uh,
for them to give you money or attention or allow you to live in their country. Um,
right.
you have to have something. It's like fuck, you gotta build that. You gotta
Hmm.
turn nothing into something. You gotta basically do transmutations. That's fucking crazy.
But there's time. I mean, like, there's
Of
time.
course
All
there
we
is.
got is
Yeah, we're
time.
young
So
as shit.
why not figure it out? I
Yeah.
mean, shit, though. Like, I don't know. I hope it gets better in the time that I'm here, though. That was not very hopeful,
Um.
huh?
Yeah, I'm not super hopeful of that. I think. Well, I think it'll get a little bit better, and maybe plateau a little bit, and then like I think it's gonna drop off. I think it's gonna get worse. Like, but I just don't know when that is. So like live life in the meantime. But
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. I
no, there's.
mean,
I don't think there's gonna be a. I think the country's pretty fucked. I don't know.
and it's like we never know where it's going, honestly.
Yeah.
Never know until it's too late and we're like, oh,
Oh.
we're fucked.
Oh. Yep.
Still.
Still.
We're still fucked.
Well, worst case scenario, you can go to Mexico. I can go to England.
Literally. Mexico for real, though.
Yeah, but I mean, talk about fucked.
True.
That's the problem is that it's like everywhere's kind of getting fucked at the same time. Like,
That's true,
especially shit once global warming hits. It's like, where are you gonna go? Wyander?
yeah. That's exactly what I had playing in my head. Yeah, for real, though. Canada.
Yeah.
Canada's like, fuck America. They're like, stay out of our country, bitch.
The amount of Americans that are gonna be trying to get like that's the thing as well is that it's also like it might be good to do this plan sooner rather than later. Because yeah, we do have time, but the more time passes, the more people are having this same idea.
Yeah, that's true. Some people have the money to do it. I mean, look, if you got money in America, you're set. You're protected.
I mean, that's how it is everywhere.
Yeah,
It's
well,
money.
true.
We gotta have
True,
money,
it's all money.
and that opens up border shit too. We gotta get rich, which is annoying because I don't really care about money, but you have
That part.
you have to. Like I hate that I have to like become obsessed with making money.
I thought about that yesterday and I was like, well, it's a capitalist country. Got to play the game.
Yeah, yeah, I agree, and it's really yeah, it sucks because it's like
I don't, because it doesn't feel real. You know what I
no,
mean?
it doesn't, and I'm not good at it, and managing it. I can't keep track of it in my head. I don't like it. It makes me feel dirty. I don't want it to be my focus,
Mm-hmm.
but it needs to be to a certain degree.
Right. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
On this podcast, we like to complain a lot about how poor we are and how unhealthy we are and how boring we are.
Yes. Check,
But
check, check.
but but this is real life in your
This is real life.
20s. So, and this is pandemic life and this is pandemic pounds.
So this is Pandemic Pounds. That's the name of this episode. Okay, so we gotta get not boring. We gotta get healthy. Being healthy will give us more energy.
That means we gotta leave our houses.
Oh, nah, forget it
Not boring.
then. Duh, boring.
I'll stay indoors. Thanks.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we gotta get not boring. We gotta do stuff. Then keep doing stuff for a long time, and then so we
Stuff.
get rich from that stuff.
From stuff. Mm-hmm.
And then we'll be able to solve our problems. And then one day we'll eventually die.
No, and then once we solve our problems, we'll have new problems
Yeah.
that we'll have to solve.
Yeah.
And then we die, and then we come back,
And then we gotta
and we do the same thing.
start the
again
fuck
and
over.
again. Wow.
You know what's funny?
What are you
So
gonna
that
do?
what are you gonna do? The prison episode of Midnight Gospel.
Yes.
The part where it's like you're grinding away to upgrade a character that doesn't exist. Like you're grinding away in like World of Warcraft, dude. Like get away from the computer. It's kind of like that. You're adding, that's what it is. You're adding experience points to a character that doesn't even exist. And it's kind of like that. And that's funny and fun to realize. And kind of, and when you realize that, I feel like it's like a little weight off where you're like, oh yeah, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
But also, again, you have to grind away to get experience points because the game is more fun to play that way. If you don't do that, you'll just keep getting killed over and over in the game. And that's less fun than being good at it.
I love that episode.
It's so fucking good.
It's a good one.
I think it's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I mean,
That one and the
they're all
mom
really
one.
good. Yeah.
Yeah. They are. But that one just like visually is great. And then the whole
And it's
message that they're
It's so
speaking
simple
of.
and powerful. Yeah.
And then I like when they say, let go of hope.
Yes, that you can just beat yourself up with hope.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's something I think about too, where it's like, gotta stop worrying about being good at stuff, and that's what'll like make me good at stuff, you know?
It's like we're meant to live in the moment and not live in the moment at the same time.
Yeah.
How
Which
do
makes
you
finding
get that
balance
right?
difficult. I guess you meditate, do shit, build up stamina.
Mm-hmm. It's like sitting down and being, I guess the goal is being able to calmly get shit done.
Yes.
Essentially. Like not freak out about anything.
Which I don't understand.
And just be like, okay, this is what I have to do. And do it.
See, that sounds great. What I'm doing now is I'm driven by anxiety. So I get things done in a like panicked rush.
Most of us, yeah.
And then I'm so tired from that I'm slothful. And then that builds up and then I get anxious and I go, all right, you gotta stop sitting around. You gotta do the thing. And then it's just round and round and round.
And then overwhelmed and then depression and then anxiety because depression and not getting anything done. And,
yeah.
Same soup, just reheated.
It's like running and then stopping and having to like, and then running and then stop. And it's like, you could just lightly jog or walk at a steady pace. Jog. You could just go.
Yeah, just walk. Slow and steady wins the race.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what that little story was about? I don't know. I didn't pay attention.
Well, that's what they say it's about. But really, it's like, don't get cocky. Because if the hair didn't need to go slow and steady. The hair could have just not. Well, I guess that's what it is. He's fast, but then he has to take a nap. And then meanwhile, the tortoise keeps plowing along. So that is what it's about. The hair could have beaten him though. He was just being an asshole. He's like, I got so much time. I'm gonna take a fucking nap. And it's like, okay, you could have just not, you could have taken a shorter nap. Have an alarm clock. There's the moral of the story.
You could have crossed and then taken a nap at the end.
There you go.
That hair's stupid though. Whatever. Fuck it. Fuck him.
Fucking dumbass hair.
Fucking stupid ass hair. Oh my goodness. The other night, by the other night, I mean probably like a couple weeks ago,
Uh,
Ricky and I were walking around the neighborhood at night, taking out katana and stuff. And
uh,
then we saw this cute, teeny, tiny little bunny just hopping around.
uh,
And there's wild bunnies around here, basically. You see them at
wild
night if it,
bunnies.
yeah, they're so cute. And he had a cute little cottontail butt. Oh God, it was
Aw.
just the cutest thing ever. And he was watching us. We saw him for a while. It was super cute. I love it.
Mm.
Nature's great. I think I need to get out in nature more too.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
have
for
my
sure.
daily walks where I go touch my tree, my favorite tree.
Oh, that's good.
So that's good. Feels good. But yeah, I need more places to go.
For sure.
For sure. Well,
Well, um, I
fuck up
think
of the week.
fuck up of the week. Um,
Yeah.
the previous episode of Tea with Chi was supposed to come out Sunday. It's currently Monday.
It's okay. Nobody's like, where's Stewie?
Yeah. Like,
Y'all
come
didn't
on.
post.
What is? Where's the
I have my
consistency?
notifications on for
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah. No, no, nobody knows. It's fine.
It's okay.
Um,
We're good. We're on schedule then.
yeah, but consistency is you gotta.
Mhm.
What about you? What's your fuck up of the week?
I broke my 8 day streak on Duolingo.
Oh, I'm constantly doing that. I miss a day. I miss a day, and I start over, and I'm like, God, fuck.
It's okay. At least we start over, right?
Yeah, that's fun.
So yeah. Yeah, it is fun. It's super cool. I love I love it. I have fun just practicing. Oh, now they have like legendary did you see that?
Pokemon.
No, bitch. On Duolingo, stupid. They have legendary levels or like you could because remember last time we were talking about how the eggs always crack.
Yeah, you gotta redo them.
So now you can get legendary, which means legendary level, which means you've mastered the skill and it won't crack again. Look at how you can barely see, but it turns
Yeah, it
purple
doesn't really work.
basically.
Okay,
Yeah. Oh,
cool.
stupid. But yeah, so it turns purple and then you never have to redo that lesson again. It'll never crack.
That's awesome.
Yeah, because remember how you were talking about that. The next time I went on Duolingo, I was like, oh shit, Michael.
That's
Michael
awesome.
would trip
Yeah,
out. They
for
answered your
sure.
prayers. They heard you through your phone.
Okay, that shit, when you say something, you vocalize or whatever, that's one thing. I've gone to Google things and I only thought the motherfucker, and then it's there. And
Are
I'm
we
like,
chipped?
are we fucking chipped? Like, when did
Do
they chip us?
can electronics read our
Read
brain
your
waves?
fucking minds?
I mean, would that be so crazy though?
Yeah.
Because like electromagnetic field and shit. I don't know. Maybe it all does some shit there. You don't know. I
That's
mean,
the
come.
sound of your mind being read.
Yeah, yeah. That's a sign of my brain working real fast. It
There's a hamster in
makes
there
those little
losing his
sounds.
goddamn mind.
A gerbil. No, but really though, I mean, yeah, I've definitely just thought about things and it shows up not even 2 minutes later on my screen. And I mean things that haven't been on my phone all day, just thought about this, go to open my phone and it's right there.
Yeah.
Creepy as hell.
I mean,
Dude,
it's creepy
honestly,
when it's like a song is playing and then you go to look up lyrics and it brings up the lyrics to that song automatically and you're like, yeah, you're right, but fucking creepy. But yeah, when it's something you've only thought, then it's like it's real galaxy brain shit.
yeah, yeah. What are the conspiracy theories on that? I bet you we could look one up.
Bet you. There's so many conspiracy theories.
I'm gonna look up a conspiracy theory video and I'm just gonna send it to you and you gotta watch it just
My
because.
favorite conspiracy theory is that Stevie Wonder is not blind.
That one is funny. That one's
Um,
funny.
Also, and this is why we gotta have Batania on so I can torture her. I just want to ask her all sorts of flat Earth questions like forever.
Oh my God.
Like, so is there still space or no?
No, it's probably made up by the government, I think.
So
That's what
you
she
know how on a
thinks.
piece of paper, if you zoom in on a piece of paper, it's not completely flat. It's like got a little tiny, tiny amount of width to it. Is the Earth like that, or is it really flat? What is really flat at that level? Does it mean it's like an inch? Is there an inch width? Does it is there stuff on top and then it continues on the bottom like how we do spherically, or is it all just on top?
I think it's all just on top for her. So like why hasn't someone like found the edge, right?
Why hasn't someone been able to dig to hell or find an edge? Yeah, where are all
And
the
dig
edges on this
to
bitch?
there are so many questions and
Everybody who
we
didn't
don't
find
have
an
the
edge is
answer.
in on the conspiracy, so
Exactly. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't because then right, they say like we've never had a full picture of Earth, right? Because they're all taken by satellites and then stitched together. So
and
that's
that's
why
all
they're saying,
true.
well, the government controls NASA, so and funds NASA, so they just, tell NASA what to tell us.
Yeah.
And that's why they say the Earth is spherical. I'm like, well, what difference does it make? Who cares if the Earth is
Why would
round
they?
or
Yeah,
flat,
exactly.
though?
I
Like,
don't.
what?
That's what I've never understood. What would be the motivation behind this
And
great
supposedly
this fucking spherical?
a control of our education, our knowledge of,
Which
yeah.
is
And
again
her
insane because it suggests that it's like, oh, the whole reason is for controlling us. It's that we believe in science and not God, and it's like, well, that doesn't make sense because if you follow all of our science to its most extreme points, it points to God.
literally, yeah, because there
Like,
aren't explanations
there's
for a
one
lot of things.
spherical ball in the middle of a fucking huge universe where there's life. That makes us more special. Why is like why is
Why
that
do you
less
need more?
right? Like why I never understood why like science and I get why some scientists are become anti kind of religious because they're concerned with the how, not the why, and like they kind of I've got knowledge and stuff. But I've never
Mhm.
really understood why religious people are so anti-science because it's like they can go hand in hand. Like
They do. I think
as
they
long as you
do.
understand that like religious texts are written not literally, like they're written with poetry, then they go hand in hand very easily. Um,
Yeah.
like the Big
I
Bang.
mean,
Okay, that's could just be a secular name for the moment of creation that you believe in that God did.
right.
Like, what's the
Exactly.
difference?
Right. Right. Exactly. No, I think they do go hand in hand. Yeah, they really are together. And, there are plenty of scientists that think that too, finding God through science, basically,
Yeah,
in a
man.
sense, or something larger. But yeah, and that's what I said to her. I'm like, because, I said I believe in science because it is there, it is proven. Why is another story? I'm like, that's
Yeah,
a whole different story. That's whatever
exactly.
narrative you want to put to what is.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just a little narrative, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we should still do that, but she's coming back in August, so
Oh,
see what her schedule is like. She's coming back for school, but then she's gonna be gone back in December, back to Ethiopia for Christmas, and then come back again.
oh wow, that's cool.
Yeah. So she's been traveling. Well, not traveling. She's been in Ethiopia.
Yeah,
Um, she got sick with COVID. She got better though, so
that's good.
that was a big thing. She was pretty sick too.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. It's
Yeah.
rough.
But so yeah, I mean, otherwise, shit. Well,
Well,
this has been Tea with Chi. I hope you have had your chi,
you're
your tea.
cheated. You're
Yeah,
you
your
you've
tea
been
cheat.
teed in your chi right to the face off the dome. I
Hopefully, your
don't.
chi is more. Uh, I
It's
nope.
teed. It's teed all the way up.
And tea cheat, yeah.
This is great.
Fire me. End my life. Yeah, that's it. You better stop recording because I have some questions to ask you.
Okay.